Good evening. Well, listen, there is a massive push by the globalists to draw more Christian tourists to Israel and to Jordan. And you will see growing news coverage promoting Christian holy sites coming in the future, and how large amounts of international money are being poured into them. Now, the media, they're going to push a narrative that says, come to Israel, come to Jordan, come to the Holy Land. This is where Jesus walked. Come here and receive an eternal blessing. Now, just as the Muslims go to Saudi Arabia for their pilgrimage at Mecca and also to the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem, the globalists want to push for Christians to come to Israel's holy sites and Jordan's holy sites. And remember, Jordan also has Petra all the way down at the southern tip of their nation at Wadi Musa. So if you feel led by the Lord to come there one day, you might even bump into me and my hubby. You never know. But friends, there is a true narrative that is being pushed like a locomotive because biblical prophecy has to come to pass. And the Antichrist, he wants to sit in Jerusalem and be declared the king of the world. Just like Jack in the movie Titanic. I'm king of the world. He wants all the world to bow down to him. So all religions will be a part of this Israel-Jordan experience for a season. And then the atmosphere, it's going to shift. And then the time of the Gentiles will come to a close. Now, I'm not going to talk about that topic here today. Today, I'm going to talk about the big plans to refurbish the traditional baptismal site of Jesus along the western side of the Jordan River. Now, not to confuse anyone, a lot of Christians have been baptized at two sites along the Israeli side of the Jordan River, and the most popular being Yardenit. That's in Galilee, but 3 hours south of that site is what most serious archaeologists say was the site where Jesus was baptized. And that is called Qasr al-Yahud. And that's Arabic for Castle of the Jews. Now, it is southeast of Jericho, that other site, and it's about 15 kilometers from the northern end of the Dead Sea. Now, I want to take a look at the Jordanian plan here, and it says here, Jordan unveils $100 million plan for the second millennium of Jesus' baptism. So clearly, the Jordanian government is going to have a huge celebration at this site in 2030. And the World Economic Forum, they're also eyeing the year 2030. I bet that's just a coincidence, though. Anyways, there is going to be a biblical village theme, so it will resemble the architecture of the old city of Jerusalem. And here is a artistic rendition of the proposed pilgrimage village. It is going to be called, it is called Bethany Beyond the Jordan. And they want to attract 1 million Christian pilgrims to celebrations of the second millennium of the baptism of Jesus in 2030. And there's already a UNESCO World Heritage Site in that vicinity. It's an ancient monastery. It's called Al-Maktas, and it's an Arabic word which means baptism. Samir Murad, he is the chair of the foundation that is raising funds for this project. He stated that we wanted to provide pilgrims a chance to be able to spend quality time at the location of the baptism while respecting its spirituality and the UNESCO World Heritage Site conditions. Now, he says there will be no 5-star hotels there, no fine dining, just a biblical village with down-to-earth accommodations. They want to recreate this 2,000-year-old experience. Now, he said the theme will include glamping. And for those of you who don't know what glamping is, it's a word I'm familiar with here in the U.S. It's like high-end camping, comfortable comfortable camping, and that's what they're shooting for. They will have Arab-style tents with comfortable beds. They want to keep the cost for the pilgrims affordable who want to spend spiritual time at this sacred location. There will be different eateries with local organic food centered on the wilderness and plants mentioned in the Bible. And I'm telling you, friends, Jordanian food is memorable and very healthy. Now, electricity and Wi-Fi lines will be buried underground so as not to clutter the above ground experience. And phase 1 of this project will cost $15 million. Now, their goalpost for the completion of phase 1 is they're setting it for 2023. That's this year. They better get it moving, right? That's a huge endeavor to accomplish. And the second phase, which includes a museum, a 3-star hotel, shopping and restaurants, a wellness center, that will cost around $85 million. They are planning for phase 2 to be completed 1 year ahead of the 2030 celebration. Now, I want to take a look at the concept art for this project. It's very impressive. There will be botanical gardens, a nature sanctuary, a great place to bird watch since it is on a bird migration path. And I tell you, the Middle East has some fantastic birds. So if you do go, make sure you bring your binoculars. 9 faith organizations have been officially granted the opportunity to build a place to welcome pilgrims to this baptism site. And this is a very big deal to the Jordanian government. King Abdullah II, his 2 sons, his prime minister, they were present at the dinner, as well as Reverend Elijah Brown. He is the Secretary General of the World Baptist Alliance. They were all in attendance at this dinner to kind of like a kickoff event. If you're not familiar with what the World Baptist Alliance is, it is a network of Baptist churches around the world, which is partnering with the Jordanian Baptist Convention on constructing this Baptist outpost. So if they meet their deadline, the entire project, it will be done by 2029 to be ready for the 2,000-year anniversary of the baptism of Jesus in the Jordan River. So one thing I noted is that, it's intriguing to me. And I find it also beautiful that in a nation that has a population of about 11 million people, 97% being Muslim, and they're Sunni Muslim there mainly. 2% are Christian. I find it amazing that the Lord has allowed this project to go forth. And you will meet some of the most hospitable people in the world in Jordan. They take pride in hospitality. They have many colleges there for hotel management, and they know how to take care of visitors. And I've got a lot of experience with the Jordanian people. So friends, I want to encourage you to pray for them to know who the Lord Jesus Christ is. Pray for them to receive a revelation as he is pouring out lots of dreams and visions to people across the Middle East. I know I am, and there is a lot of poverty there. A lot of the Jordanian people have a dual citizenship, Palestinian, Jordanian citizenship. All right, well, I hope this has blessed you this evening. I hope that you would be prayerful about if the Lord wants you to take a trip to the Holy Land, and I will talk to you again real soon.